Alright guys, I'm back here, and this right here is the top 10 worst of 2015. I did my top 10 best of 2015, so check for it after you watch this video. You know, it's always there at the end of the video. It's all my past reviews and stuff, so check that out. But this one is my top 10 worst, and I saw probably a good 20 or so movies that were really bad this year, man. Really bad. I saw about 200 movies in all this year, 250 probably, but at least 20 of them are bad. So I have some dishonorable mentions, some that just barely missed my list. And man, you'll probably be surprised at what barely missed my list. So that'll tell you how bad my list is. But I have a paper right here that I'm going to read my top 10 worst right here. Let's get into some dishonorable mentions. Fantastic Four. Fox, please give the rights back to Marvel. I have Pan. I know Kurt Cobain is rolling in his grave right now, unfortunately. Sad. Mordecai, Johnny Depp needs to stop it. Please, stop it. Sinister 2, what a piece of shit. Nowhere near as good as the prequel. The Gunman, Sean Penn runs around in a bulletproof vest and you see a whole bunch of muscles. That's it. Hot Tub Time Machine 2, it had its moments, but overall, it was the same joke over and over and over. The Gallows, some originality, but just Black Hat, made computer stuff boring for somebody that likes computers. Taken 3, the same thing as Taken 2 and the same thing as Taken 1. Why the fuck do they keep making those movies? The Lazarus Effect, I honestly don't remember anything. Maybe a little bit, but I don't really remember anything. Jupiter Ascending, Mila Kunis gets saved every 20 minutes. Chappie with the 2 stupid ass rappers trying to become actors. Seventh Son, which was like a Lord of the Rings ripoff. Transporter Feud, which needs Jason Statham in order to sustain its momentum. Terminator Genesis, somehow it undid the first 2 movies. Alright guys, told you guys I had a whole bunch of dishonorable mentions. It's a good 10-15 right there. But let's get into my top 10 list. My 10th worst movie of 2015 is Gemini Holograms. Obviously, I did not grow up in the 80s, so I had no idea what the hell this was. I know it's based on some TV show in the 80s, so I know this wasn't for me either. I know it was directed towards kids and girls, but I don't see them liking this movie. It was just garbage. The whole movie was garbage. Bad acting. They kept singing every fucking 10 minutes and shit. I hate that shit. You know what? If you want to see a movie like this, let's watch, I don't know, Camp Rock. Go watch High School Musical, something like that. Those movies are better than this movie. Don't even waste your time. My 9th worst movie of the year so far is 50 Grades of Shade. For all the hype they had, it did not live up to it. All the sex scenes were crap. There were probably about a good 20 minutes of sex scenes in the whole movie out of the whole 2-hour or whatever movie it was. There wasn't a lot of nudity. It didn't go all that far as I'm concerned, as far as like the BDSM. It did not go all the way, which took away from the movie. And you know, for some reason, the chick Anastasia kept going back, even though she did not like it. So, there you go. That's the whole movie, guys. My 8th worst movie of the year so far is The Boy Next Door. Alright, so basically, you have some 30-year-old guy playing some 18-year-old seniorish in high school, and well, he does Jennifer Lopez, who happens to be a teacher, and then he destroys her life. And yes, watch this Lifetime movie more instead. There's a whole bunch of Lifetime movies that are like a Fatal Attraction ripoff, and they do a much better job of being like Fatal Attraction than this movie. This movie was a pile of shit. My 7th worst movie of the year so far is Get Hard. Kevin Hart, please stop making those damn movies and just stick to your damn comedy routines. You know, stick to your laugh out louds or laugh at my pain, whatever the hell it's called. Stick to I'm a little grown man. Do that stuff. Do your stand-up comedy. Don't do movies no more. You did a damn movie with Will Ferrell based on stereotypes about how black people are, and so just because you're black, you understand how to survive in jail. Nobody else saw something wrong with this movie. It's not funny. It was racist. I did not enjoy it, and it kept trying to make it funny, and Will Ferrell doing this stupid stuff that is supposedly the meaning of being black was not funny at all. Please stop it. My 6th worst movie of 2015 is Vacation. You know, the first 10-20 minutes I was kind of liking the movie. Then they kept repeating the same fucking jokes. There's this one scene where the guy puts his hand in between the door in his car, and his wife just keeps slamming it, and he's like, no, keep doing it, and it just got so fast. It's just the same jokes, a whole bunch of dick and ball jokes during the whole movie, and I'm like, come on, people, comedy. What happened to visual comedy, where you see something and it's funny and it relates to the story, versus you just making a whole bunch of fucking jokes that make no sense to the story? Then they're not even really dysfunctional. I don't know what the hell is going on in the story. It's just it was a waste of my time. Don't see it. I rented the movie too at that, so please don't do it. My 5th worst movie of the year so far is The Loft. This was number 1 on my mid-year, but thinking about it, I had to make some changes to my list. But man, this movie was still bad. I had to put it in my top 10. It was a fucking mystery and it was boring as shit. It was boring as how the hell do you make a mystery boring as shit? This movie was terrible. The acting was bad. From what I understand, it's based on some foreign movie. Just leave it to the foreign people. Don't make remakes of foreign movies. Hasn't America learned anything from doing that shit? Come on, guys. Come on. Why? My 4th worst movie of the year so far is a movie you guys probably have never seen before, but I did a review of it and made my mid-year, and it's Welcome to Me, which is supposed to be a dark comedy, which I totally understand somewhat, but it still was not funny at all. There were no moments in here that made me laugh. It tried to be too smart for its own good in my eyes, and it was terrible. It tried to be like The Truman Show. Yes, this is what this movie tried to be like, and it failed miserably. Okay? There's nothing redeemable about the movie at all. I honestly do not remember anything except for some chick gets her own show, and they try to do a whole bunch of stuff, the scenes that were supposed to be funny or whatever, but it did not work. So don't waste your time, and you guys probably haven't seen this movie, so don't even worry about it. My 3rd worst movie of the year of 2015 is, you guessed it, Paranormal Activity Ghost Dimensions. You want to know what made the first few Paranormal Activity movies great? The suspense, the thorough action, and guess what? You did not see the fucking ghost. You know what you see in this one? You see the fucking ghost. And you know what? It was like some symbiote type of thing, like some what's that one dude's name from Spider-Man? Venom. It was like that shit. That's what the ghost was supposed to be, and the movie failed miserably. I do not understand its connection to the other movies. In my opinion, the series ended at 3 and the rest just do not exist. Yes, just watch the first 3 and you'll be good. Trust me, this was a prime example of how to drag out a damn franchise and make out bullshit ass sequels after another, but it just keep getting remade because they're barely making it over their budget when it comes to the whole box office. And hopefully this is the last one. They say it is. The way it ended, it actually could go on for some more, but let's hope and pray to God that it stopped. Please. Please. Please stop. Please. I'm guessing the ghost did not like that last review I just did. Alright, my 2nd worst movie of the year so far is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. This movie, don't even waste your time. I saw the first one a while ago, and it was really, really bad. And this one, it may be worse. That's an accomplishment, I guess, for Kevin James. But this movie was complete shit. You wanna know what the whole movie was? An hour and 45 minutes of fat jokes. That's it. Every 5 minutes, fat joke, fat joke, fat joke, fat joke, fat joke. I can only deal with so many fat jokes, guys. Come on. Kevin James, stop it. It's bad enough doing all these damn movies with Adam Sandler playing his fucking sidekick. Just stop it. Stop making the movies. Stick to TV. Go back to King of Queens. Remake that. Do that. Please, stop it. But by far, the worst movie of 2015 that I saw was Hot Pursuit. Reese Witherspoon last year was nominated for an Oscar for her role in the movie Wild, I think. Either that or she was in Oscar buzz at least. And man, how the hell do you make a movie like this right after? This movie was complete shit. It tried to be like some buddy cop movie, but it was just terrible. There was no chemistry whatsoever between her and Sofia Vergara, who, she has an accent, but it's like her accent was put on blast on purpose. And every fucking 5 minutes, she kept doing some weird ass yelling thing, and it just started to annoy the hell out of me. This movie was terrible. Terrible. For 2 attractive people, I had to cut this movie off halfway through. I'm being honest with you guys. I try not to do that with my movies, but I had to cut this movie off. It was that bad. I could not finish the fucking movie because it was just that bad, man. Like, I never seen Modern Family before, and this honestly makes me not want to see it either. It was that bad. This movie was garbage. This is the worst movie I saw all year. Please do not see this. Well, there goes my list for the worst of 2015. Again, I'm your host Marques Underwood. Tell me what's your worst movies of 2015. Did I leave anything off that I forgot to mention? As again, I did not see every movie that came out this year, so just bear with me. But comment below with your thoughts on my list. Comment with your list. Again, I'm your host Marques Underwood. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Join me for 2016. Join the quest and have a good one. And oh yeah, guess what, guys? We're in January, which means there's gonna be a whole nother shitload of movies coming out.